time has come for Citroen and DS to finally part ways. Favourably of course, with DS now becoming a completely separate luxury brand. So watch out Audi and BMW. This means the new DS5 is the first model to be officially stripped of all Citroen badging, and with this comes a facelift, with a new front end featuring a DS Wings design flowing from the grille past the headlights, which are also new, and up to the A-pillars. There are also some changes to its interior, suspension and engines. So let's take a closer look. The aviation-inspired interior has been a big selling point of the DS5 since its launch in 2012, and this remains the same, with buttons plastered all over the place, giving you the impression that you're the pilot of your own private plane, and in my opinion, I think this is great. There are also some nice soft-touch materials scattered around, which help the premium feel as well. New features of the interior include this 7-inch touchscreen, which helps hoover up 12 of the function buttons and act as a central hub, ultimately making the dash look less cluttered. There are now just 2 trim levels to choose from, Elegance and Prestige, and standard kit on all models is very generous, as you get the likes of this touchscreen, which has DAB digital radio, Bluetooth and sat-nav. You also get rear parking sensors, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, dual-zone climate control and cruise control, not to mention these cool glass roofs. Go for the slightly plusher Prestige model that we've got, and you get the likes of a reversing camera with front parking sensors, leather upholstery and a DS Connect box which enables online services. When you sit in the back, there's plenty of light coming in thanks to there being plenty of glass around, but legroom, although it might look like I've got plenty now, is actually nowhere near as good as its German competition. And if I do sit up straight, you can see the glass roof eats into headroom quite a bit, and I'm hardly what you call tall. The boot, however, is a bit better, even with its slightly high loading lip, as there is over 450 litres of storage space and the seats fold relatively flat. Unlike the DS3, which has a fair share of engines, each with their own merits, you're pretty much limited to a diesel with the DS5, as the petrol and hybrid options don't really make sense from a cost point of view. Plus, if you do choose the hybrid, then you lose around 150 litres of boot space. So, diesel-wise, you can choose from either a 1.6 litre or a 2 litre, and sales figures don't lie. The best-selling 148 brake horsepower 2 litre diesel is the best one to go for, as it offers the best balance of power and efficiency, emitting 105 grams per kilometre, and realistically, you should get around 50 miles per gallon. We have the 2 litre mated to the 6-speed manual gearbox, which is smooth through the range, but you do have to work it quite hard as power isn't evenly spread, and you find yourself constantly changing up and down the gears at lower speeds. If it was up to us, we'd go for the EAT6 automatic gearbox, as this does a lot of the legwork for you. Although strangely, the 148 brake horsepower 2 litre diesel doesn't come available with this. Only the lower powered 118 brake horsepower or the higher powered 178 brake horsepower diesels do. The DS5 has a reputation for offering a firm ride. Thankfully, this has been sorted. Sort of, anyway. There is now preloaded linear valve technology. In a nutshell, that means the ride can adjust accordingly to the road ahead, which can really be felt at lower speeds, especially when it comes to potholes. But unfortunately, the DS5's ride still feels unsettled at higher speeds, and the negatives don't stop there either. Although the steering is fine for pottering about town, it lacks feel on country roads and it feels a bit elastic at times. Plus, put your foot down, you get a bit of turbo lag, and if you really put your foot down, you can get some torque steer. When it comes to price, the luxurious interior really starts to show itself, as you're going to pay upwards of £26,000. Now, that's not far off a BMW 4 Series or an Audi A5, both of which offer more rounded packages. We wonder why the engineers didn't just make the DS5 uber comfortable to drive, because it certainly doesn't encourage sporty driving, but it is in line with the DS ethos, which is to be different and luxurious, and it is a case of don't knock it till you try it, especially if you're a bit bored of the usual German suspects. What do you think of the DS5? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the inquire button to find out more details about this car, or for any other models, visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more reviews, click one of the links on screen now.